You can have single moments in time that get lodged in your mind as ideas, as beliefs, triggered or coupled with powerful emotion that lasts for months, years, that lasts for lifetimes. Hey, conscious creators. In today's session, Abraham discusses how traumas are sewn and become dominant ideas. They offer two practices to releasing trauma, and they describe how discipline is key in the process. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe, like the video, comment if you're inspired to do so, and also click the bell notification so that you're alerted whenever new videos are uploaded. I upload a new video Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And also check the description. Check the description for the free training, I Am the Discourse. This free training was created to support you in establishing a firm foundation in who and what you truly are. This foundation is the starting point to manifestation. This foundation is the starting point to the experience of everything that you've ever desired in your life. We are excited that you're here, and we look forward to supporting you. Let's jump into today's session. How to escape a troubled past. There are a couple of ways that we would like to share with you on how to escape a troubled past. For a troubled past, a traumatic past, ideas that you have sewn into your being that are a part of your mind as dominant ideas, coupled with emotion, strong emotion, are still playing like a record. Like a record or a song that you have on repeat and it keeps playing over and over and over again. These ideas that are lodged within your being, that were lodged with great emotion, oftentimes immediately. This is the power of the mind, and this is what you have to understand as well. As we are talking about releasing traumatic events, you can also sow beautiful events into your mind. Often traumatic events happen quickly. They can happen over time, yes, it can be spread out, but sometimes things can happen very quickly. You can have single moments in time that get lodged in your mind as ideas, as beliefs, triggered or coupled with powerful emotion that lasts for months, years, that lasts for lifetimes. And it was a single moment that lodged a new dominant idea, that shifted something in your mind, that gained position in your mind. So, when you're thinking about escaping the past, traumatic events that were lodged in your mind as dominant ideas, as beliefs, there are ways that we suggest that you can release these, importantly, because they are resonating. They are resonating ever so subtly. They are resonating because they exist within your mind and body, and they are yielding experience over and over again because the information, the material from these ideas is constantly being sown into your inner creative process. You are thinking the thoughts of the experience. You are feeling the feelings of the experience. And every time you do this, you are doing it now in the present moment. There is no past. You are doing it in the present moment. You are expressing it in the present moment. And as often as you are expressing it, the record is repeating. The song is repeating over and over and over again. So, first way is to entertain the idea. But first, before you entertain the idea, establish yourself in a high vibration, in a high feeling. Cultivate excitement, cultivate joy, cultivate love, cultivate exhilaration through your memories, a memory that establishes this feeling place. And when you're in that feeling place, then entertain the idea. Place that idea mentally. Use your imagination. Establish the feeling within your body and within your mind, and hold that feeling space And then establish that idea of that traumatic event, whatever it may be, and place that event in your mind, on your mental screen, in your mind's eye. Place that experience into the feeling. And this is what will happen as a result. The traumatic event was born of a specific vibration. If we're talking about a negative event, any type of low-level negative type event from your perspective, every time that you have considered that event, every time that you have thoughts of that event, every time you have felt the feeling of that event, it has shifted your vibration. And you know what it feels like. If it's an event, a circumstance that you hated, that you abhorred, that you would be damned if you ever experience again, you know what it feels like. It's not love that you feel. It's not joy that you feel. It's not exhilaration that you feel. It's not celebration that you feel. So when you establish yourself in any of these feeling states, in these states of being, and then you bring the idea of the undesired traumatic experience and you place it into that feeling space on the screen of your mind as you resonate it from your body, the conflicting energies. At first, the energies conflict with each other. You understand? The energies conflict with each other. And the higher the frequency, the tone, these trump the lower frequencies and tones. So the higher frequency and tone, as you place that idea into it, it begins to break up and dissolve this idea, because the higher frequencies and tones, they overlap and swallow, if you will, the lower frequencies and tones. First, you can feel the conflict possibly within your mind and body, because oftentimes when you have a traumatic event, the pain of that event, it manifests itself somewhere in the body. The emotion manifests itself somewhere in the body. And the lower the vibration, the greater the discomfort or possibly pain in your chest area, in your gut area where fear often manifests, maybe on your shoulders where the weight often manifests. But you can feel it. Sometimes you can feel the conflict between the frequencies and the tones. The vibration, the traumatic event, the low vibrational event was born of a certain level vibration. You are cultivating and holding a higher level vibration. And when you bring that idea, that experience into that higher level vibration, they can't exist at the same time. So the energies that the traumatic event was born of and the energies that you are cultivating and holding as you entertain the idea, they conflict, they clash. And the more you hold that idea inside of exhilaration, love, excitement, celebration, it begins to dissolve and break up the idea. And what you will find as you do this is that when you have a thought of that circumstance, the requisite emotion that's attached to it will become less and less powerful. The strength of that emotion will be reduced and continue to reduce itself. And you will be able to feel it. You will entertain thoughts and you will know that, hey, I don't feel that strong emotion that I once felt. Well, that's the result of the holding that idea into a higher vibration. Another way to begin to release this trauma, to begin to free yourself from past experience, is to ask your imagination, what is the highest and best way to let go of an idea? And when you ask that question, your imagination will give you an image that is perfect and precise for you in the present moment. It may be letting a balloon float away to the point where you can no longer see it. It may be tossing something into the depths of the ocean. There's a myriad of ways, but there will be a way that is specific for you, that is most high and most powerful for you in the present moment. And when you are given that idea that is perfect for you, You take the event and you move it through that process of release, of letting go, based on the imagery that you were offered through your imagination. And oftentimes when you do this, you will be able to feel emotional release. You'll be able to feel emotional release as a result of following the guidance of your inner being through your imagination, letting go, releasing, cutting away, whatever it may be that your imagination shows you as a mechanism of release. Follow it. And you will find the same premise as well. As you entertain in your future, if you entertain the idea or the thoughts of the idea appear within your mind, you will find that the emotion has lost its strength because you have performed a mental exercise of releasing, of letting go. And what this does is it allows your natural higher level vibration to come to the forefront because you are no longer carrying an idea that is on repeat, born of low vibration. You're no longer carrying it. It's no longer present. It's no longer exerting the strength of low vibrational emotion that's attached to it. The more these ideas are weakened, your natural level of vibration begins to rise. And as it begins to rise, it is consistently, even with more strength, breaking up old patterns. Remember, you are overriding old patterns. And the overriding starts with the cultivating of higher frequencies and tones because they cannot exist simultaneously. But we have offered two practices, two exercises to releasing past experience, to releasing trauma, for it exists as an idea coupled and tagged with high emotion within your mind and body. And to release yourself from these ideas requires practice, requires effort. But not effort as in fighting or pushing or hating or disliking. It requires effort utilizing higher vibrations and tones to break into the energies from which these ideas were born. This is what we have to offer in this session, for we know that many of you are asking. We know that many of you are seeking, searching for ways to break these patterns and to release your natural higher vibrational tones. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We are here for you. From our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you.